Left of the box. Came across this news story just last week. Quadriplegic Quebec man chooses assisted dying after 4-day ER stay leaves horrific bed sores. This is just, it is such a devastating, horrific story of a man who, person who had been a truck driver, then had a spinal cord injury, and he was having issues with the respiratory virus. So his partner, Sylvie Brousseau, says without having access to a special mattress, I am horrible with names. How is your name reading on this?
Oh, Meunier? Meunier?
Beignet?
It's French, so
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. It's probably better than my guess. Well, he developed a major pressure sore on his buttocks that eventually worsened to the point where, and again, warning, this is horrible, where bone and muscle were exposed and visible, making his recovery and prognosis bleak. 95 hours on a stretcher, unacceptable, Brousseau told Radio Canada in an interview. Every time we go to the hospital, it's my duties to tell them that Normand is quadriplegic and needs an alternating pressure mattress. I don't understand how this can happen because a mattress is the most basic thing. Brousseau says that although she advocates for her partner, she was told the special bed had to be ordered. Without access to a mattress that shifts pressure points to prevent the formation of bed sores, a patient's position must be changed frequently, says Jean-Pierre, retired a professor at a university. I'm not good at this part of this.
Geriatric, so geriatrician?
Geriatrician? Yeah. Why not just say geriatric doctor? Anyway, when you're lying down, always in the same position, there's hyper pressure between the bone and the skin. And it can open up in less than 24 hours, basically. And a rotation schedule every 2 hours is generally necessary for a person confined to a bed, according to the Quebec health minister, which obviously this person was not getting. When you go through that, after living with disabilities, feeling like a burden, the chance of recovery just becomes so bleak. So speaking with Radio Canada the day before, well, he had previously suffered other bed sores, notably on his heel, but nothing disabling as the pressure sore he developed after his hospitalization. Speaking with Radio Canada the day before his death, he said he preferred putting an end to his physical and psychological suffering by opting for medical-assisted death. He was told the sore, a gaping hole a few centimeters in diameter, would at best take several months to heal, according to the experts they consulted. According to his partner, he underwent 2 debridements in 1 month. Treatment in which dead or infected tissue is scraped from wounds to help them get better. I don't want to be a burden. At any rate, the medical opinions say I won't be a burden for long. As the old folks say, it's better to kick the can, he said. And he opted for medical assistance in dying and is no longer with us. And the really horrible thing about this too, it's not that those mattresses he needed weren't available. They just weren't available in the ER. 145 alternating pressure mattresses available, says Health Authority. In an email to CBC management at the local health authority, CISSS said it is taking his case very seriously. An internal investigation is underway to shed light on the events, reads the statement. The health authority confirmed it has 450 therapeutic mattresses, including 145 with alternating pressure in its facility, including hospitals and long-term care facilities. And that equipment is available as staff requested it, according to Radio Canada. But adapted mattresses and beds are not found in ERs, says Steve, director of nursing at the hospital. All of this could have been avoided if he wasn't in the ER for so long, and if he just had the proper mattress. Medical assistance in dying is more easily available on a more regular basis than some of the most basic care. He says he is increasingly hearing stories of people who are struggling in the system and turn to MAiD. It is troubling, he says. And I've read stories over and over again about people living with disabilities who don't want to die, but the available treatment to them, the in-home care, the idea that they might be about to lose their apartment, all this sort of stuff, they have to choose between dying comfortably at home or dying slowly on the streets or in terrible pain because they can't get the health care they need. And this is the situation many people living with disabilities find themselves in. So when this federal budget came out, to say that it was important that these issues get addressed is putting it mildly.
Yeah, and well, as you'll see, stories like this are only just going to keep happening.
Yeah.